Welcome back, guys, to Triangle Strategy, where last episode, after sending Sicklus packing and viewing another character's story with Frederica wishing to do something for Sarah Noah in future, we learned that our efforts to sway Svarlog had proved successful, as he vowed to join with us, bringing part 2 of chapter 10 to an end. Part 3, The Voice That Calls Us, then began with House Warford heading to Hyzante to find themselves in trouble due to their part in the illegal salt trade that the Saintly Seven had found out about. With Norzelia being slain in front of us, we were bizarrely offered his open position within the group, but only if we give them the Roselle within our domain. No.
Sarah Noah, will you surrender the Roselle to Hyzante?
I don't know.
As you are doubtless aware, Lady Frederica, the vow of Lord Simon himself binds us to protect them. Alas, our house is not what it once was.
Is that a reason to cast aside its honor? My father, as well, likely had a hand in orchestrating their protection.
Ah, my friends. I apologize that we once again meet under dire circumstances. You face a difficult choice, one I do not envy. Have you decided?
Not yet. We will, you can be sure.
They've got us by the small ones, and they know it. They made this request full aware of our history.
Lest you misunderstand, allow me to illuminate your position. You are not the noble hawks you think yourselves to be. You are vultures, feeding off the scraps of Sorceless's corpse.
You've got some nerve.
I speak from experience when I say that the title of Saint is not to be worn lightly. Are you prepared?
Prepared? For what?
Doubtless you are aching to break free of your fetters, to take wing and soar. To do that, blood must be spilled. The blood of enemy, friend, and self alike. Your freedom lies at the end of a trail of dead. If you are not prepared to make that journey, to endure that sacrifice, then cast aside your pretensions and grovel.
Grovel or bleed? Poor options, both.
So the voice that calls us is now complete. I mean, I didn't think we did so terribly bad transferring this salt on the basis of what it would be used for. Well, it's going to be actually used for war things, to be fair. But good war things. You know, saving Norzelia war things, goddammit. Got us an ally and all that. It was great. I definitely stand by my prior decision. I did not know that their justice system involves 2 questions and an execution. Okay, they already had evidence in the cooked books, but we ended up giving them double the evidence because we were the second piece of evidence in the end. We did find evidence. The evidence just was us. So that's a thing. We made evidence. We really did. But but how could you ever, this isn't a scales vote, surely, because how could you ever justify giving up a people to live in backbreaking slavery until they die? How can you justify that? I took my left turn. I'm gonna go along there better not be any turns here, because if this is a choice, one of those choices is just straight up evil. Isn't that is there another way to look at it? I don't know.
In his time, Lord Simon protected the Roselle who fled Hyzante, and the village they established within the Wolffort domain. 30 years have passed since then. The Heirophant uses the illegal salt trade incident as leverage to demand those Roselle be sent to the source, where Hyzantean faith dictates they must reside. After being found guilty at the trial, Serenoa has no other choice but to acquiesce. Thus, with House End ruined and a vacant position among the Saintly Seven to be filled, rumors of House Wolfort's ascendancy start sounding more credible than ever to the people of Hyzante.
Wait, what? Chapter 11, Part 1, Oppressions Under the Sun begins? Okay, I have no choice but to acquiesce? I'm not even gonna get a choice? The next day...
Lord Serenoa, I believe it may be in our best interests to turn over the Roselle after all.
But they fought so hard to escape Hyzante. They would never agree to return.
It would be a show of good faith to the Saintly Seven and secure House Wolfort's safety. If the situation calls for force, well, we must be prepared, to borrow Minister Exham's words.
I see. Give me time to think over the matter. Where is Frederica?
Oh, she left for the source with Prince Roland. She said she wanted to see where the Roselle lived for herself.
Ah, indeed. Hyzantean law requires all Roselle to make their home at the source.
She is most troubled over this, Lord Serenoa. Please, if you could...
I understand. I will make for the source at once.
You've got to admit, Story Lady made it sound like we didn't have another choice. Story Lady made me panic for a while. Meanwhile, in the Crown City and more, there is definitely other stuff going on, but if we're in another chapter, does that mean there's anything going on at the encampment? I'm glad that maybe there is a choice, but equally there might not be any. There's not a choice, basically. I suspect your Lord Father knew this day would come. That reminds me, I've got new wares in stock. See? I've saved my kudos. 2 Quietus points are available. There is Revitalize. Revive a fallen ally with 25% HP, but that requires 3 Quietus points. We have Hidden Reserves. Switch out one of your party members during battle for free. Rejuvenate. Revive a fallen ally with full HP. Ally, yes. Gotta revive ally. So Revitalize. The revives are like higher costing ones. There's also 2 Medal of Braveries. Well, okay. We know what we're buying first then. I think I might buy that. Oh my goodness, wait, we can buy silver and leather and oak and crystal? Oh. And it's indestructible stone and spider silk. Oh, we're not going to actually buy another Quietus thing in a while. Like 50 million upgrades to go on before we continue this chapter. Wow. Did we have exactly enough Quietus points to buy absolutely everything? That's so weird. Like, exactly enough. What? That's kind of freaky. That's kind of freaky. We bought, like, absolutely everything we wanted to. But we had exactly enough to buy everything, including the notes. Alright, we can promote 2 units. So I guess, like, Roland will be one of them because he gets 2 skills. Gila the other one? And we get strength and all. Gila gets physical defense too. I think I might do Gila. At the very least. Yeah, bye kudos.
Might I be of service?
Heal what ails you is learned. Fight or flight will be in the future, level 22. We'll find out what Men Wounds is later. See, I mean, I'd like to do Hewitt because then it's a strength up. And, you know, of course it's a strength up for Roland too. But Roland gets 2 skills. Hewitt gets 1 skill that's less use. I feel like doing that is probably... There we go, Roland gets leveled up. I will pick Roland at this point.
This day shall be ours.
Oh, Hewitt's more useful. Just saying. Flash of Steel has been learned and Pushback. You know, maybe there's stuff to buy here too. He has money wins the war. He's expanded his wares. So he's got large HP recoveries. He has materials en masse. But unfortunately, while he has materials... Oh, Jade Thumb-Ring, that's new. Increases the amount of experience earned in battle. I think I should buy that. Costs 10k though. I increased my convictions. Who should that go on? Who would be best to, like, boost at this point in time? Almost like you, Roland. Falling behind a tiny bit. Look at it this way, you're trying to make Roland more useful while Hewitt is already useful? That's very true. But then she'd be able to do more damage. Technically, the Roland gained not only 2 abilities versus 1, but she also gained 2 stats instead of 1. So it works out. Okay. What am I, who am I buffing with experience gain? Now, you could do it on someone like Gila, who's constantly going to get more experience. From, like, every turn she's going to use a move, right? So I might do her for the time being with this ring. To get her to level 18 and get the thing. Maybe Roland, since he's behind, is kind of true, but because he's behind, he'll also get the experience bump as well. Which means, of course, we can get his experience up even faster, but he should be always fighting upwards with that. Is how I'd look at it. And I've still got loads of cash left. So I may as well just, like, buy everything here. Because when you have cash, you buy resources. It's gonna wipe out a fair bit of money, but... this is where we get our upgrades. And it gives us convictions too. Unfortunately, we can't buy another upgrading thing, which is kind of what I wanted. But oh well. Meanwhile, we should be able to upgrade an absolute ton of weapons. So we've already upgraded, for example, Hewitt's weapon. We'll be wanting to, of course, upgrade the weaponry of, like, our main guys first. So Indestructible Stone is you. You have silver. You probably also have silver and a crystal. So we can upgrade our entire main squad's weaponry. I think that's good. Let's do it. My money. My money. Okay, so we can get increased damage, which would be pretty good. So we can actually get physical damage up, or increased damage dealt by follow-up attacks. So I'm imagining just doing the increased damage up is pretty good. I mean, weapon potency will be good no matter what. But I imagine if I go for increased physical damage dealt, that will help for his counters, follow-up on counters. But essentially, it's both of them. We're spending. We're spending on that, man. Meanwhile, Silver Lance for Roland. Who'd have thought this would be the big upgradey time? We don't have the materials for you. New quality iron to increase that. So you get decreases TP cost of double thrust or rush. I mean, it's definitely... increases damage dealt by criticals. Out of those two is definitely double thrust, because that takes it down to 1 TP, which means you can use it every turn. And it's the strongest single target attack he has currently. So it depends, like, if 2 people aren't lined up, you're going to double thrust, aren't you? So it would be that if I had the points, but I've spent stuff. Gila levels up too. So she can get increased effect duration of haste, or increases the effect of haste. Jump, magic attack. I mean, I probably should just do weapon damage for the increased potency, first of all. These are kind of... as I said, like, I'm not even sure about if haste is even all that good, all considering. I mean, I should do Quarantine too. I think that's a given. Lever for him is a book increase, the Tome of Frost. So we can get Icy Breath damage or Frosty Fetters. So it's single target versus multi-target again. You can also get Magic Attack. movement. So, to be honest, it would be like one of these in movement would be his best one. I'm going to go for the AoE. Icy Breath is the AoE, isn't it? And then it's Hossabara and the Old Man. Are they both the same ones? No, that's Oak and Oak, yeah? Spider Silk, okay. So Old Man gets the Bow of Serenity too. And he can upgrade his weapon potency. His movement by 1 might be actually really needed. I mean, we actually tend to use the Old Man a fair bit. I'm just wondering if it's better to go damage or it's better to be able to actually move him. I'm going to choose to actually move him first. Can't do damage if I can't reach the enemy, right? Yes, that's the main issue. And Hoss. Tavern Keep Staff. I think that's all the oak we need now. We'll probably get one from stuff. So increase the effect of Be Brave or Heal, or grants you and your partner a little HP when you perform a follow-up attack. I thought that's what it said you do automatically. That's what I thought you did in the first place. I mean, I imagine Be Brave is better on the basis that you can hit 4 targets with it versus this is 2 target, but equally you want to use it to attack. So that's the thing as well, isn't it? You actually do want to use her to beat up foes. So we got like loads of materials now. I'm just wondering if and where we kind of like put in another upgrade here. Increasing Anna's HP seems probably not terrible. Sometimes we put her in a situation. I do wonder if HP means more than defense. I just rather just not put her in a situation, really, but oh well. And to be honest, you're so upgraded. I should probably just go like accuracy or something for you because we got so much timber and fiber. It's kind of crazy. And for you, should we go like that in case we change it to a rainy day or not? Or should I go with that to make a Tempest going on? Because the Tempest can crap up the other archers. These are forts. Speed by 1. So many characters with so many abilities is unreal, isn't it? So many. Oh, well, my lord, my fort is always here if you need it. So all these things do stack. Unless they're the Switch ones, of course. But then it's just the farming of the materials is crazy of its own. And there is another mental mock battle. Defend the arena. From the enemy forces flooding in from every direction, you are outnumbered, allowing even one of them to slip through will spell disaster. Oh. Well, we are interested in seeing what else will happen at this point, but we've just upgraded our party and there's another thing to go, so I guess we head in for a fight, don't we? We do them when they pop up. We're getting all these battles in no time at all at this point, aren't we? So many battles. So allow enemy forces to conquer the arena. I'm assuming by conquer the arena, they have to stand on the blue squares when none of us are in the blue squares. Prevent the enemy from occupying the area indicated by the yellow panels. As long as one friendly unit remains within the area, it will not be occupied by the enemy. Okay then, so ideally, we need to kill one side. Also, they have to jump from on high, and there's goodies. Of course there's goodies hiding here. So how many goodies are there? Just one? Obey me, camera. Just one. Seemingly. I don't know if there's any at the side. In an ideal sense, I'd like to kill, like, the mages. Very, very fast. Depends. What kind of mages are these? Ice. If they're both ice, then Frederica's on this side. Gotta do the damage in, right? think she can attack down those things, can't she? How many, like... Ooh, how does Scorch work in that regard? So ideally, as long as we're standing on here, we just need to go to one side. We've got a lot of melee dudes, granted. And the interesting thing is if we step on one of these sections, it actually will block them off. No joke. They will be stuck. They won't be able to move. If I'm right in saying. They won't be able to jump on. So there's 2 castles on this side as well. And they're also ice ones. So we kind of need to choose 2 sides to block and 1 side to stay. So we can block this side, and attack 1 side, is how I look at it. So essentially, we want to block there. And, you know, I guess Sereno is not the second most, actually. You are the second most defensive. And that should work out in a way. That said, Anna's already level 17. Interestingly, Roland can actually attack over the gap. He actually has a function. Life magic. Grab regen. Yeah, I'm not even sure how this works, if it'll work out the way I think it will. They'll probably just jump past me somehow and I'll be like, what? How'd you make it? But ideally, I want to conquer one side, so... I mean, there's more opponents here, but the spellcasters are more dangerous damage-wise, so I want to kind of like head left, smash left, work everything out from there. What's the turn order? Oh, shoot. Why does this guy have to go so fast? I could get Corentin in and put an ice wall up. But then I'd have to also use Corentin early. Oh, why are these guys so fast? It's almost like they're destined to get onto the map, you know what I mean? So which is the guy that doesn't go first? Okay, that guy goes, and that guy goes. So this guy's too slow. So Roland could block that side. Then we still got like 1 we can block with you, which means that 1 side's going to come through no matter what. You're 24, and you're 23. The question is, when are the other casters? Fortunately, that guy's number 4. Could try to block it with Anna. That guy's just coming over. I think if he's there, it lowers some of the areas they can attack. Well, I guess I can start and see how it works, but this is a bit worrying.
Come at me!
This one does not look nice, does it?
I'll be your shield!
Look at my big old shield now.
End this.
Shall I hit the provoke for the reason of just, you know, hitting a provoke? You're going over there. You're going to throw poison at him.
suffer.
And then you're going to take cover.
You won't catch me.
And I'm wondering how that works, because he's directly in front of you, but it's not within 1 square. Okay, so he's going to attack from there, which means none of the guys can now move through the spot. Because of that's blocked, he's going.
I'm a fool. Impressed?
Wait, did I face you that way?
I won't lose.
That may have been a mistake on my regard. Flasher still hits the healer. But I won't have it up for ages. It's interesting because it's like he knows he's blocked because the AI knows it can't get there.
Battle is ours.
But he's also not blocked, so it's just really interesting. Even the great bow will do the job.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Right, here's an interesting thing I could do. I could go forward. Oh my goodness, you're kidding me? One? Obviously, I need to deal with this guy next to me too. If I take out one caster, I'll be so much better off for it. I mean, I may as well just go to here, right? Can I Hawk dive from there? I mean, some would say it might just be better for me to take out the guy who was up there, but I'm so desperate to get rid of the high damage casters when I know that I'll also regen the HP here.
To lead, I must grow.
I have the high ground.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Okay, so it's about dealing with this guy now.
We must move fast.
Oh, wait, when are you guys going? 9 and 2? Oh, man. My spellcasters.
Allow me.
Yeah, we've actually blocked quite a lot of the ways in. Okay, I'm expecting another hit to come to these two because they're the ones that be seen and they are going to be the target. Healer can just heal them up. So I'm just wondering if I start working on this guy.
Hit! Follow my lead. That seemed to work.
Absolutely wonderful.
Here I come.
Yeah, I was thinking I can actually only attack one of them. Which is also why I use two-fold turn, by the way. Do you want to stay here and just use it from this position? That gets rid of him.
Spell.
Shall I stay here? Healer can heal us both.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Oh, I've so completely blocked them.
For one and all. I can keep fighting.
Alright, so she got a little bit extra experience. I'm going to move to here because that might make Gila a target. And she's got higher magic defense. He's blocked.
I fight for peace.
So, blazing chains.
Flames, heed my call.
Oh, I can act again, can I? Blazing chains.
Stay right there.
Clear skies indeed. Poor Roland, but he heals up on every turn. He is like totally fine to stand there.
You won't beat me!
I can't do anything to you either, though. It's fine, though. I'll just stand here. Continue to block people off of me. It's great. Okay, I think I should just stay here. Because it's going to cause that guy's AoE, like, you know, like AI to go mental. He's just going to go off in a direction, not come up to me. He might actually just come back up because he doesn't know she's like there. Yeah. Then I can blazing chains him too. Think about it. They want to get up. The quickest way up, they keep returning to. It's kind of hilarious.
This is it!
Meanwhile, Roland is farming experience.
Here I come.
Probably should have used an ability there, but you know, I mean, I don't really need to. It all works, right? If I can kill that, beat this healer in 2. I should probably look to take out both sides' healers. Ideally, he's just going to heal himself, though.
Defeat is not an option.
The thing is, we need to push past them at some point. In the not-so-distant future, don't we? Sereno is on the hunt.
Here I come.
So we got some nice, like, attacks we can get in here. Like this. Pierce defenses as well on that.
I shall try my level best.
Defense down for everyone. Can't really help anyone do any damage here. That was very satisfying, yes. I am very pleased.
Let us steal our defenses.
I could just let Roland not move to regain the extra turn function.
Now then.
Roland just straight up dodging is pretty nice. Get your fat head out of the way! I can't kill you if you're standing there. Oh, I can't kill him anyway.